And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much. Last season, LeBron James set a career high in assists. And he said the assist has always been his favorite. LeBron said, it gives my teammates an opportunity to score. And that's what's always mattered to me. And that team-first mentality is just a big part of who LeBron is. Kevin?
Always looking to bring his guys with him. Thanks, David. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Anthony Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Bradley in at the point. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. PJ Tucker is out there with Robert Covington. And it's House in at the 3, the small forward.
The veteran presence of Danny Green, keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Pass to Tucker. From deep. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. LeBron's got his second basket of the night.
Driving with that kind of speed and power, LeBron bulldozes his way through contact.
Here's Westbrook. Plays it up off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's James. Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games. And to think LeBron in high school was recruited by some D1 colleges to play wide receiver, boy, what a downfield target he would have been.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And the basket by Harden.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's Bradley. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Green. Fires the 3. The Rockets pull it in.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Westbrook, no good. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. James kicks to Bradley. Floats one. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Steve, the days of Avery Bradley being a scorer are probably over. I mean, he scored in the mid-teens, we know that, but now I think they value his defense as much as his scoring.
You're right, Kevin. Avery Bradley will rely on his athleticism, especially to get to the rim to score. With his injuries and changing situation, the chances, they just haven't been there. But he's still an effective player. We just won't see his scoring outbursts as often.
First free throw is good.
A lot to like about Avery Bradley's game. Terrific on-ball defender, solid spot-up shooter, and will get you some boards as well.
And so Bradley nails both of them. Here is Harden. Pass to House. Now here's Westbrook. The pass to House. Houston moving the ball around. Kicks it to Harden. Clock at 6. Pass to House. Houston needs to get a shot. No good from outside. Los Angeles leading by 4. Davis with it. Westbrook picks him up. And it's Davis missing.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Pass to Harden. Tucker dishes to House. Passes it to Covington. Shoots over McGee. Covington's shot is off. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. And LeBron throws it down.
They're at their best when LeBron pushes. His aggressiveness raises the level of this team.
Westbrook. Oh, my goodness.
Did you see
what a play.
Unbelievable.
And there's the ferociousness. Gotta enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. So for the Rockets, Green, he's checked in for Robert Covington. And it's Gordon in for Danuel House. And then for the Lakers, Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Caldwell Pope comes in for Danny Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Avery Bradley. For 3, Gordon, and it's LeBron James with the rebound. Lakers leading by 6. Outside Rondo. He dishes it to Howard. Count it.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
For Houston, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Outside Gordon. The pass to Tucker. From deep Harden. It's rebounded by Rondo. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Here's LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Now here's Gordon. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lets it fly from 18. And that one, good.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. Howard kicks to Rondo. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. They get Russell Westbrook.
Love Rondo down there on the block. Nice move to catch the D off guard.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, Rondo takes great pleasure at slicing and dicing up the defense. One of the best passers in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Tamari Carroll's checked in for P.J. Tucker. McLemore has come in for James Harden. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. The Lakers also making some changes. Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for James. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
I mean, he's extremely confident and aggressive. Rivers loves to take it up inside.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Austin Rivers, the son of a famed player and basketball coach Doc, making an impact in this league with his overall play.
Outside Rondo. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Rajon Rondo.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
The Rockets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Shoot 2.
A free throw drops for Rivers. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Here's Rivers, following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Green. In the corner, it's McLemore. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lakers leading by 5. Kuzma outside. Here's the 3. That one, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. Eric Gordon on the wing. Pass to Carroll. He kicks it to McLemore. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
The Rockets shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
One shot.
.27 seconds left to play in the first. Rondo with the ball. Pass to Howard. Back to Rondo. It's rebounded by McLemore.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Green. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
It's a tie game here in Houston. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. A little bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Kuzma, who loves playing alongside so much talent.
You know, for me, it's super cool just to learn, sit back, watch, but also compete against these guys. You know, that's something that I want to do. So to be around those guys and, you know, be in the foxhole with those guys is, you know, it's pretty incredible.
Well, Kuzma Greg has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
They've got Austin Rivers, Gordon out there with Robert Covington. Then it's McLemore, and it's Carroll in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Rondo passes to Kuzma. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Kuzma's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. McLemore, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Caruso, no good. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. And the Houston Rockets last season going out and getting Robert Covington. Greg, why was that a good fit for this team?
You know, Kevin, his range shooting really unlocked Westbrook's ability to get to the lane. Also, Covington's contract creates some flexibility. One of the best values in the league.